Proudmasculine, 100 push-ups, a 100-day challenge, daily live check-in, Tuesday, January 7th. And let a few people pile in before we get started. I'm gonna do some push-ups before we start. Owe y'all a full 100 tonight. Just getting home. This was the first night back at jiu-jitsu for the new year. Had a couple weeks off. Right. Well, hello, lady. Hello, ma'am. So y'all know ahead of time I am spoken for. Well, hello, Casey. Long time no see, brother. How have you been? How's everything going? Y'all talk amongst yourselves a minute. I'm gonna get some of these push-ups done. Oh, I'm at the end of my rope. I went back to jiu-jitsu tonight. The first class of the new year. I'm wore out. I'm still dinged up. I'm still injured. I'm actually on hold for promotion because of my injuries. I'll heal up, though. I heal up. I got an immune system like a dog. So hold on a second. Entertain yourselves a moment, please. Oh. Shit. All right, yeah, get them babies asleep. Bob, New Jersey, what's up, brother? Doing well. How are you, man? Whew. Long day today. I didn't get a nap either. What's up, B? C-Dub? Casey said, I've been doing some things. Therapy twice a week. Journaling. Awesome. Yes, brother. Ruthlessly remove people from your life. B said, give me some good advice on working with new people. Set boundaries early. Like, you mean like working at a job with new people? Hey, Peter Built, doing good, man. Howdy. Yes, enjoying my day very much. Move. How about yourself, Peter Built? Good, B. I'm glad to hear that, man. Yes, that's right. And you see, people will test your boundaries. People will cross your boundaries, test your boundaries. You have to know your boundaries, what kind of boundaries they are. Like, is it a non-negotiable? Is it something you have real? Is it a boundary that's like not acceptable, but you can tolerate it every so often? Because there's one thing about a boundary is it will be tested. So you got to know the boundary itself and the consequence of crossing that boundary. And it's very important. And I'm not saying like, all right, everybody, listen up. Here's the boundaries. I'm not saying you do it like that, but you're going to get opportunities. You know, somebody's going to come along and cross a line. And you say, hey, look, I don't really play like that, man. You know, this is how I am. Like, if you don't like people calling you bruh, like, Look, man, my name's B. Address me formally. I really don't roll like that. I'll respect you to call you by your name. You respect me and call me by my name. And oh man, this dude's a lame. Da 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 da. You let him go on and on about it, and you just let them know that that's what you expect. And next time they do it, like, hey, bruh, like you just look at them, you ignore them. And, hey, bruh, say, look, man, we've been over this already. I don't really play that. If you want something from me, you address me with respect. You address me properly. Address me by my name, and I'll do the same for you. And you just walk off. Yes, boundaries are important on the job. Boundaries are important everywhere in life. This goes with everybody, family, business, friends, women. In every aspect of life, you have to have boundaries. Remember why you're at work. Remember why you're there. And I think what I do is, if you keep it professional, it doesn't really have an opportunity to get friendly. It doesn't really open up an opportunity. And it depends on what job you do. Like construction, you're gonna get fucking busted up a little bit. That's just the way it is. I worked in a refinery, and the worst thing you could do is allow people to see something that really bothers you, because that's what they're gonna harp on, because they know your hands are tied. They know if you put your hands on them, that you're gone. You could probably be arrested and you lose your job. And they have men with feminine qualities who will intentionally pick at you and push your buttons like your girlfriend does when she's in a bad mood and tries to piss you off. They have people that'll do that in real life too. Unfulfilled, miserable people, haters, will absolutely try to get a rise out of seeing you pissed off and squirming because of them, like picking a fight. And they want a reaction. So it says, I'm having fun, trigger sense, LMFAO. Good, Peterbilt. Casey said, don't go to work to make friends. Don't ever divulge too much information and only think of yourself. It's actually pretty good advice, Casey. I show up to work, and I'll work hard, and I'll help people. I'll work, like even though I have my own business, I go there to work hard. If there's other trades, I'll help. If there's a little extra stuff to do, I'm not gonna get crazy with it. Like, if I'm on a job, framing up a wall and running electricity through, I'm not gonna do like the electricity for free. That's not what I mean. But if the people around the house and they look, we were thinking about this, adding this little thing, and while you're here, do you think you could look at it? Well, it's not too much. I'll do more than I'm paid for. And when I'm on somebody else's dime, I work. I show up there to work, and I keep it respectful, I keep it professional, and I act as I do in society. Please, thank you, yes sir, no sir. You just keep it respectful, and people will usually reciprocate that. But like I said, there's always gonna be people in a bunch that are gonna poke at the bear. And it's up to you to have the emotional self-control and the centeredness. You have to be unperturbable. It's gonna happen from time to time. I know everybody says, you should never lose your cool and you never do it. Never's a long fucking time. And nobody can stay on their A game 1,000% of the time. There are gonna be things that happen when you're stacked on. If you got a lot of things going on in life, if you got a lot of things going on in your head and you're just tired, and you become more vulnerable to losing your shit and not being centered and remaining centered through some more stress that's delivered. So you just got to be really mindful of where you are every day. I pray on my way to work. I thank God for a productive day, keep me safe, and show me where I can be useful to others. And I still get picked on a little bit. But if something does bother me, I'll pull them aside after work. Like, yo, don't do that. That's not gonna fly. Like, come on, we gotta work together. Keep it respectful, I'll keep it respectful. I mean, I kind of hint to them that if it gets too out of hand, I'm gonna deal with it out of work if they really wanna go there. But I find what works is, as things come up, you immediately shut it down. But you don't shut it down pissed off with it look where they thinking, ooh, there's a weakness. That's what he doesn't like. So I'm definitely going to go after that. Good message, Casey. B said, I call people out immediately, move on after. Good. Yes, jokes about family are unacceptable. That's a good boundary. That's a good boundary, dude. That's an awesome boundary, and why wouldn't that be? I know people who do. I personally don't like joking about that. You don't joke about my fucking girl. We don't get to say she's doing this, that, and a thing. Like, that's a problem. Just leave family out of it. And I leave people's families alone. I don't say anything. I never insult people's families, wives, kids. I never go there, but there are some fucking lames that will go after you thinking they're funny, like trying to pick and say clever shit. I had to check somebody in jiu-jitsu one time because my son goes to jiu-jitsu with me, and he's telling my son about your dad. I was like, oh, man, hold up a minute. Like, we don't joke like that. Like, if you're addressing him or I, you could just speak to us both with respect about each other. And my son was there to back me up, of course. He's like, yeah, I really don't joke about my dad like that. We don't find that stuff funny. And the guy adhered to it. But that's a great boundary. And that's a reasonable boundary. B said, my name is Brian, by the way. All right, B is good. Well, thank you, Brian. Rome. You could be depressed and go to school, brother. Casey said, I work with a bunch of females. Oh, God. That's miserable. He said, they try to get me involved with the she said drama. 11:11. I missed it, Damina. Thank you, Ava. He said, this isn't pertinent to my job, and we're supposed to be a team. No way. Women in the workplace are nothing but a disruption. My girl works at a nursing home, all women staff. You know, they got the guy porters and stuff here and there, but it's a nightmare. She loves getting involved in a little bit of the drama. That's what they do. I don't mind. Girls need that hit. They need a hit of drama. You ever notice when you're together with a girl and things are going really good for a long time, like they got to upset the apple cart somehow, they got to start some shit. That's just something in women that they got to have a little drama, stimulation now and then. So yeah, I'll let them have it. I don't get involved in that shit. I've worked with women before. It was miserable. Yeah, Damien, I missed 11:11. Did I ever show y'all that? That's my numbers, bro. The number's been guiding me since I was a child, Damina. Serious shit. On a serious note. Good topic. Helps me through the week. Good, brother. Yeah, just keep coming back and talking about it. I could go on and on about that. You know, it's all about you staying centered and cool. And I know this sounds corny, but you could do breath work to bring you back down to earth real quick. Always, it's important that you pause before you respond. Never respond when you have a heightened emotion. Men aren't built like that. We don't do well with emotion. Emotions are there to signal something. Emotions are not there to tell you what to do next. No decision should ever be made under heightened emotions, in the state of a heightened emotion. A heightened emotional state. Couldn't spit that out. Boy, I'm wired up from jiu-jitsu. I had a fun class. Yeah, don't allow room for the wrong situation. Cut that shit off immediately. Ava says, right. Only 1% of people can be that mature and no losing their cool. Yeah. Real quick, guys. You in the chat, or you just coming in, or you kind of squatting, hit that like button, smash that like. If you like what you're hearing, go hit the subscribe. And if you have a pressing question, as you notice, I start from the top of the chat and I take my time going down. I have my mod in here. Keep it respectful. Keep it on the level. I don't care if we banter a little bit, but just keep it respectful without crossing any lines. If you have a pressing question and I'm having a hard time getting to you, throw it in the super chat. I'll make sure to answer it first up as it comes. And also, if you'd like to make a donation, donate to the channel. All donations are appreciated and go right back into the channel. I still have all the super chats that I've ever gotten in YouTube. I haven't even cashed them out yet. But they all go in for my studio, which is actually, I've finalized the concept of the studio, the design and the build. It's going to be fucking awesome. And I'm really just putting the funds together to get the, I got to get some more lights. I got to upgrade the camera. And obviously the material, and it's going to cost. I got to soundproof a certain area, but anyway, that's awesome. I'm really excited about that. I'll be regularly, because if y'all know, the people who've been here from the beginning, this stream was never supposed to be a stream. It was supposed to be where I come in and verify 100 push-ups being done. And if you find anything of value that I stream about that you hear in here, leave a donation according to the value you feel it was worth. And if you can't, make a donation, smash that like. Let's get up in that algorithm. I want to have it popping in here. Beta said I made bacon, cornbread, and beef chili. Oh, man. I love cornbread. I got some cornbread on the stove. What, you don't believe me? You don't believe me, huh, Beatus? I still got some cornbread in the pan on the stove. My girl makes it in a cast iron pan. From the South, right? That's how we do it. Look. Told you. Ava said, we all do get picked on. That's why we get self-conscious. In some cases, Ava, men all look different. Women seem to be more affected by getting picked on than men. Because like the guys I work with, like the guys I'm doing a job with right now, we're on a job together. And these are people I grew up since, little bitties. And like we grew up in the same neighborhood. I've been knowing them since I'm 10, 12 years old. I'm 48 now, so that tells you how long I've known these people, brothers. And one of the boys from the neighborhood who's not doing too well in life, but we wish him the best for him. So we go at each other all day. But we've been like that since we're young. You know, we grew up doing that. So it comes from a place of love, and we understand that. And we know there's certain boundaries with each other that we can cross, and we know where to go with it. They both have children. You know, we don't ever go after each other's kids. We don't ever say some nasty shit. But underneath it all, it's really love. You know what I mean? A couple of weeks ago, they lost their youngest brother, the baby brother, which was a fucking tragic shame with this opiate crisis in this country. We lost him. And it was tough, you know? And it was like, that was a moment. You know, I know the family. I know the mom. I know the dad. I know all the brothers. It was 4 brothers. And one of them lost the youngest one. Oh, fucking EJ, gone forever. Shame. B said, shut it down with confidence and conviction. Yeah, that's right. And look, you don't have to be all boastful and ugly about it. And really cool and collected, but confident and direct is what you want to achieve. It's called being assertive. You're not being aggressive. You're like, what, motherfucker, what you say? I'll knock you the fuck out. You say that again. It's not like that. It's like, look, man, look, I know you don't know me that well. I really don't do that. I don't go there. You keep my family out of it. I'll keep yours out of it. Keep it respectful. And that's it. You usually get your best, Casey says, also, I'm through healing stage now, but I realized until recently that reactive abuse is a real fucking thing. It is. You bet your ass it is, Casey. This is a highly utilized tool of the narcissist. Like, oh my God, why are you acting like that? You're a psycho. Like, oh my God, get away from me. We need to talk when you're calm. Like, what the fuck? Like, they make you question your own self, you question reality. And they put you into a position where you're like constantly doubting yourself. Like, did I cause that? Am I really overreacting? Is this really my fault? You walk away all fucking gaslit and mind boggled. That's insane. B said, joking about the tribe is seeking a infiltration. I don't get that. B just said, he's a Brian too, bruh. 2 Brians. Yeah, Ava, if it's funny, you don't take it the wrong way. And sometimes, some guys, Ava, but I'm telling you, most men, not all men take like that. Fear God, how are you, brother? Oh, shit, C-dubs, it's only 10:11. Damn it, I didn't miss anything. Dudes have me tripping. Must be somewhere on the East Coast. Good observation, Dubs. This is why I have you in here, brother. Everybody say hi to Dubs, my admin, my mod. Any of the girl mods in here, C-Dubs? Or is it just you and me? Just missing the I. B, them is fighting words. Gail, good evening, Gail. I've been a lead boss of a crew of 18 guys in a construction company and a crew boss of a wildland firefighter. Awesome. Doing well, Gail. How are you? Chuck Nutley. Yes, I juice. Hey, Danielle. How you doing, sweetie? Oh, hi, Fancy. Little Fancy. They're worried about you more than me already. Say hi. Say hello. Hi. Hi, Gail. She said hi. That's how she says hi, Gail. Danielle, hey, Fresh, what's up, Fresh? My brother. B just said, respectfully, you got 10 years I'm on, so it's a hard sell. Yeah, there she is. Man, don't tempt me, not cornbread. I'm trying to lose weight. Yeah, me too, Abe. I'm trying to get in shape. You know what I did yesterday, y'all? I bought a damn king cake, a cream-filled king cake. It was like an 8-inch. It's not a huge one, but I ate the whole thing already. Thank you, Ava. What's up, Andre? Player, my player. Y'all, I'm way back in the chat. Hang in there with me. Do you think you ever get the jab? Yes, they will, Damina. A-Rod's back in the house. Absolutely, Damina. You'll see. I don't want to get into that and get my channel all fucked up again. It's not even back right since the last time. My attendance is way down. What's up, inserter? We just got to talking about B's dilemma about easing his way into a new workplace. I was giving him some pointers on that. And when you feel threatened, they're going to react because you don't know someone's upbringing. I just don't like fat jokes. No, you would not do good around my guys, my crew. Hey, Cardi. Try to stay out of as much as it's cold. Yeah, it was chilly today, C-Dub. Fancy, somebody's asking for you again. There she is. Say hi. Say hi, A-Rod. No, not me. Her. You want to say hello? Huh? She says hi. That's the way she says hi. Let's not talk about Livia Rex. Casey said Max would say things that she knew would get under my skin, and then when I started yelling and getting reactive, she would record me. If I'd been smarter, I never would have. Casey, you did the best you could with what you had at the moment. So give yourself a little grace, brother. Mine didn't record me, but you would do the same thing. And I look at it the same way. That's not her fault. That's my fault. It's my fault for allowing it. It's my fault for getting with somebody like that. And after a while, it brought me to think, like, why do I tolerate this shit? And there were some things I needed to work on, you know? Just you and me, huh, C-Dub? Everybody say hi to C-Dub. I kind of tell y'all a secret. He's my favorite mod. That's just the way it is. Nothing, not a knock against my people. Hey, Rod, you better be careful out there in Alaska. Yeah, Beatus. He said, you found a stream a day after my dad passed away. Oh, wow. Awesome, Beatus. I didn't know that was what happened, dude. My heart goes out to you and the family, brother. My deepest condolences, brother. Truly. I'm glad you found some solace here, my man. I'm glad you made it. I hope you're doing better. You seem like you're doing better. Seem like you're in a better place than when we talked. And I'm glad you come and check in and let us know, man. Truly. I've noticed the people that come in here belong here. It's pretty fucking awesome. All right, B, good night, brother. Gail said, you still want to come out there to the West Coast? C-Dub's coming to visit, Gail. You got a place? Wait a minute. Gail's not in the West Coast. She's in Milwaukee. It's cold as fuck there. Beatus. 100 push-ups. LMAO. What's so funny about that, Robert? That's what we do here. Do carnivore diet. Your doctor prescribed you some medicine. What kind of medicine, Ava? I love tacos. Awesome, Danielle. That's huge. Way to go. Keep it up. I don't know what big back means, y'all. What is a big back? Do people's sexuality change as they get older? If so, is it to do with the feminine masculine change? No, your sexuality changes because your hormones change. Angela. My dear. Yeah, your sexuality changes because your hormones change. That's the only reason. But that's if it does change because of a feminine and a masculine dynamic, then yes. Like if there's a shift in the, like if there, for sexuality, for sexual attraction and sexual tension to exist, there needs to be polarity. There needs to be a feminine and a masculine polarity. There needs to be difference. There has to be a clear masculine role and a clear feminine role. If a guy starts getting whiny and starts acting feminine, then the woman moves into her masculine because she can't be in a feminine because she can't trust you to be in the masculine energy. So therefore, the polarity disappears and it becomes more of a roommates or relative vibe, which is pretty fucking yucky. So it could change, but yeah, naturally it changes because of, what you call it? Hey, Fancy. Yeah, she's a guard dog. What did you say ouch for, Angela? Oh, because Big Bob, W's in the chat for Bob, the big $2 super chat for the night. Thank you, Bob. Thanks for the, thanks for the donation, brother. Sweet Pea, what's up? Thank you, Stephen. It's a Gen Z term, someone who eats a lot. Oh, okay. Y'all, I'm trying to catch up. No, I was joking, Angela. You know that. I'm trying to catch up, guys. Congrats on your sobriety. Ryder says she struggles with juice and snacks and love me some. Dude, sour gummies are my weakness. Angela, did you get my message? My text message that I sent back to you? All right. Yeah, guys, come on, smash that like, get them likes up. You know, ever since I've had that whole, that night, oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. They got the gummy worms, the cherries, the cola bottles. Is that what you're talking about, C-Dub? That, the camera's fixed. I haven't had time yet, Inserter. I literally got home today, took a shower. It was the first jiu-jitsu class back at the new year. And right back to jiu-jitsu. I'm just getting home. I'm going to get it done. Hold on to your, it's coming. Sean Lord, what's up, brother? Oh, rah-rah, I can fuck them cherries up. I'm telling you. All right, Ange. Good seeing you. I want to talk to you, so. It's just a bag of Lifesaver gummies called Collision. Oh, okay. Beat us with the $4.99 super chat. W's in the chat for Beatus. The big $4.99. It says, I'm in a way better place than I was 1.5 ago. This live chat is usually the end of my life before 5 a.m. Kicks me in the ass. Have a good night, y'all. Good night, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you for the donation, man. Have a good night. Much love, brother. Oh, I can't pin the super chats. Thank you, brother. There's certain characteristics, Inserter. Habrio Company. What? Haribo. I always thought it was Habrio. I said that wrong my whole life. Yes, A-Rod, it's all about the cherries. I think the cherries are the absolute best out of the whole mix of the cherries. Best tasting. Casey said, I've also got another side hustle going, doing mattress research for years. For the last 3 years of experimenting with DIY. You know how to make mattresses? Are you being serious? Is that a serious or is that some kind of joke that's going over my head? Well, that's fucking awesome then. What kind of mattresses do you make? Spring mattresses? Ava needs a mattress, Casey. Thank you, peanut butter. Proud of you too, man. No shit. It's awesome. It's cold here, Gail. It was like 31 degrees this morning. It's supposed to be 28. C-Dub, you still in here? Thank you, inserter. Man, I feel bad. I was joking with you saying you're my best mod. I didn't mean for... I hope Angela didn't take that seriously. I was really just kidding. I was saying that because you were the only one in here. You know, she was my first mod. I want her to take that seriously. Yeah, I was just kidding. I really was. Gonna be below 15. What do you even gotta go outside for? What's up, King of Queens? Yes, Angela is goated, for sure. I couldn't have gotten this far with this stream if she hadn't come in here. I can promise y'all that. On the real. You know, I was a mod of two people's channels. I was a mod of two people's channels, but I didn't know you were supposed to do the stuff she did. I used to go and watch some of their stream, and I didn't know what a mod was supposed to. I didn't know you were supposed to monitor the chat and say, hit the like button and all this. I've never, I didn't know that. Then she came in here one night and my chat was getting trolled like crazy. And she was watching a video and she's like, look, I mod two channels. I can help you out. So I'm like, yes. And I saw her like, boom, boom, start deleting people, hit the like and subscribe. Joe's a good man, da, da, da. And I'm like, damn, I didn't know. And it really calmed the fucking chat down. And it allowed me to be able to read my chat and get in and really interact. I'm filled up, King of Queens. I got plenty. The keys are out. Stick around when I get 5,000 subscribers. I'll happily make you a mod to help. No, but I'm telling you, when Angela comes in here, it's been off without her in here. When she comes in here, the things go well. She does a really good job. And I was genuinely kidding. I didn't know she would walk in. And she told me something today. I kind of feel bad about that. I'm going to have to let her know. Thank you, Peanut Butter. I have faith I will too, brother. I have the faith. And you know, lately, I've been coming into my lives with no, I'm not down. I'm wore out. I just walked in the door 40 minutes ago. And I'm very engaged in the chat. I kind of feel bad about that Angela thing. I really do. I'm going to have to make it up to her. Let her know I was just kidding. I agree, Sweet Pea. Let's get him in here. Shalom, Ernesto. Look, there's a subscriber right there, Sweet Pea. Shalom. Get that like, brother. Hit that subscribe while you're in here. Let's get me to 5,000. Let's get this motherfucker jumping. So actually, I come in with topics like stuff. You know, I think about a lot of stuff in it every day. I talk to a lot of people about some pretty deep and profound things. That's just the way it works out for me. That's just the way life unfolds for me. And lately, the last 3 days, what I've really been wanting to talk about is your worth and value to other people. Oh, yeah, peanut butter. I like where your head's at, man. Think big. Get big. Fucking A, brother. 50,000. There you go. Thank you, King. The number's growing every day. Anyway, I'm going to put the chat on sit for a minute so I don't have to read the things going through. Again, if y'all got questions, drop in a super chat. I'll interrupt my point here to answer your question. Otherwise, sit tight. I'm coming. But the last thing I really talked that was, you know, kind of deep and meaningful with someone was about being valued and people recognizing your value. And in this instance, it was a breakup, like a lack of interest in him from a girl. And I explained to him, like, dude, you got to adopt the belief to where you know you're valuable. Wherever you enter, business, friendship, social circle, like literally going to shop in somebody's business, if you're involved in some recreation and a relationship with a girl, you got to know you bring what you bring to the table. You got to know when you're showing up, it's a more valuable and rich experience because you're there. And if people don't recognize that about you, then all you do is let them see what it's like without you. And this particularly pertained to a breakup. And I said, well, then they don't want to be with you. They don't want to be with you. Like, what is your other alternative? To beg for them? Like, would you ever do that? Do you know how much less valuable that makes you look when you beg for somebody's attention? So look, when, like in a relationship especially, you know, if the terms are you're in an exclusive romantic relationship and one person unilaterally changes the terms of that relationship, all you do is grant them what they're asking for. And if they're thinking their life's going to be better without you in it, you give them a gift of your absence forever. And if they ever, when they come back to their senses and they come back around and realize how much worse life is without you, they really have to earn you back. They have to prove that they're worthy to be in your life. So as soon as you get any inclination from any way, anything you're involved in, that your value is not appreciated or recognized, you remove yourself from that immediately. I like what Casey said early on about, cutting toxicity out of his life. Life is too short, guys. And I can tell you from experience, I grew up in dysfunction and toxicity. Now I live in peace and harmony for the majority of the time. You're going out there and interacting in the world and, having clients and a business and anything in society, you're going to deal with some riffraff. But the point is, you're coming and going through that shit. You're not staying in it. And if anybody comes into your life that brings negativity, toxicity, dysfunction, drama, immediately cut them from your life. Once you get a taste of what life is like without that shit in it, this manufactured indignation by these fucked up, miserable people out here, you'll never allow that in your life consistently again. And this is why I say, hire slow, fire fast. And that just doesn't mean for employees. That means for everybody. So the point being, the overlying point is understanding and knowing your value, internalizing that you are valuable and that you do bring somebody's life experience, you add value. And if you don't do that, like if you genuinely are honest with yourself and say that sometimes you do come in and fix that shit. Recognize what it is and where it comes from and make the proper adjustments to where you are that person who brings and adds value to people's lives. And you'll never want for anything. You'll never want for companionship. You'll never want for respect. You'll never want for money. Nothing. Everything will be there available for you. Because you're already in a state where you presuppose that that's what you deserve. And that's a good thing. I'm not saying, act like a piece of shit and then, tell yourself, I'm a valuable person and I add value. If you're not, you're not. And if you find yourself to realize that you are like kind of negative and whiny and tend to find the worst in things and you try to find a problem for every solution, you need to do something about that. That's a sure way to get you cut off from anything productive and meaningful in life, is having that mindset and that attitude. Yes, peanut butter. Worth and value. It's everybody. That's my whole point, Ava. If you're not confident in yourself, you need to do things that bring about confidence. You don't get to just be confident. You have to do things and accomplish things and master things to become confident. Confidence comes from competence. When you have the competence to do something, confidence, you're competent in doing said thing. Confidence just doesn't, you're not just granted confidence because, you exist. It's not the way confidence works. Confidence comes from having success repeatedly in things, in most things. Like when I first started jiu-jitsu, and, I was always good with my hands, and I thought I was a good fighter till I got into a dojo and realized, like, holy shit, I can't win. So I lost confidence in my ability. So I started putting the reps in and putting the work in. Now I'm confident that I can perform at this level. You understand? Confidence is not handed. Confidence is earned. K-Star, what's up, brother? Gail said a person should never have to beg to be with another person in a relationship. That's never a good thing, I'm guessing you say. There's the old saying, set it free. If it comes back, then it's meant to be. My thing is, if I got to set you free, don't worry about coming back. If you didn't realize how good I was the first time, oh well. Or then look, I say that like, once it's one and done. I've done that. I've taken, like had an ex who came back like a year and something later and said, I messed up. I gave it an honest chance, but I just didn't feel the same after that. My thing is, if you show up in my life, you're going to get me. That's your gift. You get the value of my time, my energy, my attention, my protection, even as due to my boys, friends. Like, we fucking ride or die. That's why I have such a small circle. The value you get is everything that I find valuable about me. I share that with you. You know, and there's other things that you get, access to certain resources and whatnot. And you get me. I'm valuable. Like, if you don't recognize that, and it takes you to have to go check and see for yourself because you couldn't take my word for it, or if my time together and our experience made you think that I can do better, by all means, go do your research. And this is what I told them. I'm not going to be in the same place you left me. Is this something you sure you want to do? I'm not going to stop you from going, and I'll grant you your wish. I'll definitely respect your decision, but I'm just telling you, it's not going to go how you think, but when you come back, I'm not going to be in the same place you left me, and that's exactly how it happened. Now the time has come and gone, and it's past. When I allow someone into my life, that's me saying, okay, I see you. Now that you're in my life, you get me. And that's a lot of good things that come with that. So I've given you all that, and you telling me, you're not telling me you ain't good enough. You're signaling to me by your actions, by saying whatever excuse may be why you want to go try something out, you're going to go find yourself, oh, God, whatever. You go find it. But essentially what you're telling me is I'm not good enough. Or you think you can do better? Or do you think your life is better without me in it, essentially? So I got to let you go find out on your own. And once it comes to that, I'll set you free, but you really shouldn't bother coming back. You know what I mean? It's coming, K-Star. I'm still putting it all together. Have a good night, Emmanuel. Thank you for dropping in. Self-work, of course. Self-work's an everyday thing. Hey, Smiley. She says, some people want to blame everybody else. Like, someone tells you that answers it, it's probably because they don't see you have potential. Not necessarily. Look, I'm not saying it's a requirement for everybody has to like me in this life. Fuck no. There's people that's going to dislike me. I don't really give a shit. I don't like everybody. Sweet pea, yeah, right. Sweet pea said I got called mean and a bitch for not giving second chances. They really thought I gave a damn about being called mean, but a bitch. Yeah, curse words are usually just a little sign of hurt feelings and insecurity. Cash, it's hard to tell, 9:30, 10:30, somewhere around there. Anyway, the whole point being is, if your value is not recognized. Now look, you can't just be a leech and a taker and an energy suck and say, I'm valuable. Like, you genuinely have to be valuable. I mean that. C-Dub, what you trying to figure out? Oh, I see it right there. C-Dub. G Panther 71. Gail, you should not have put that on there. I'm going to delete that. I'm taking your email down, Gail. You don't want everybody seeing that. Wait, did you get it, C-Dub? What's up, baby blue? Fancy. The hell you doing? What are you doing, my love? Yeah, I took it down, Gail. You don't want everybody knowing that. Yeah, they're clowning you. Yeah, Fancy needs to wear clothes. This is dog. I don't know. I said I would be a person that would never put clothes on a dog, and here I am. Clothes on a dog. Well, I mean, my lovely does that, but oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, you got me, C-Dub. Look, y'all don't fucking depend on me to figure shit out in the chat either. C-Dub knows that. C-Dub saved me from walking into a lot of bad fucking reading out loud things about dicks. He doesn't need 3, Gail. He only needs 1. Well, Cash, why do you keep going into the live stream? Clearly, your view is not wanted there. I could see that, A-Rod. I could see that. The dog would probably just be happy running around wagging its tail the whole time while we're trying to find our way out. There you go, C-Dub. It's a Gmail. No, Cash, you may not have a house tour. I wouldn't even be doing this part. Look, there's the breakfast area. There's the vase. Here's the sofa. And there's the other way. Romeo says, are you an alpha? I don't know. What's with these questions with these people? Are you a sigma? Are you an alpha? What does that mean, Romeo? Romeo? I always thought an alpha just meant like you can know how to get what you want. Yeah, I'm a leader, but I mean, what is. I think the whole alpha male thing has gotten way out of hand. My philosophy is if you think you got to call yourself one, if you got to label yourself as an alpha male, you're probably not one. There you go, Romeo. There's your question. Sweet Pea said he's a top dog. Yes, I think of myself of leading things. I do lead. Sometimes I'm not leading. Sometimes I'm following. Sometimes I'm taking the lead. What do I think of betas? What's a beta? Tell me what a beta is first. Hey, Fancy. Fancy. Are you an alpha? Are you an alpha or a beta? Or a sigma? Are you an alpha? Fancy said she's an alpha. What's an omega? It's like a different type of age you were born in. So if you're born in 80, you would be called like a baby boomer. People have been using it as a different thing. Fancy's a female alpha. Fancy's a princess. Saw something the other, just your generation does not use periods because they are offensive. Jesus. Omega is someone who's an alpha or beta. They do their own thing. I don't know, brother. I'm just me. I don't know if I have a certain particular. I mean, I understand that the archetypes a little bit. I don't know, man. Now I think you're just making shit up, Romeo. I've heard the guys say it. Like this guy, wait a minute, Chicago West is in the house. She's got to say so about the value. It says the idea of giving people a second chance because there are infinite people who can get a first chance suggests that the pool of potential that people interact with is essentially limitless. I mean, there are 8 billion people on the planet, right? But it's not the point. It's what that other person represents to you. This other person could be an absolute nobody, an afterthought to somebody else, but mean the world to you, mean everything to you. And when you invest in that into someone, and it's not their responsibility to measure up or own up or uphold any end of a bargain, any end of a deal because you think that. It's not what I'm saying. But, and look, some people, and that's just my philosophy. And I've done it before. I've taken people back. And the point being is that if you genuinely value someone and they genuinely value you, now I know there's a limit to, certain things you can put up with for so long, but you wouldn't need to go see if there's anything better. You would know that this person is special and means that much to you, and you do whatever you had to do to work through it. And then look, there's a fucking reasonable point at which you don't do that. I understand that. So y'all don't try to catch me on no damn technicality. That's what I'm talking about, C-Dub. What is the sigma and all? Yeah, I get you, Chicago. Mom was a boomer. The one by 0-0. There was an entire debate. The principal backed up the teacher who was wrong because the answer is undefined. Yeah, I don't know. They got these physicists and all that have a whole theory on 1 times 0 is at 1, da da da. I don't really give a shit about all that. So 1 divided by 0 is not 0. Sweet pea, yeah, every now and then we will get it. And they can stick for about a day. We're lucky. It causes a lot of problems because we have pine trees. You are him, I'm not gonna lie. You are who, Romeo? I don't know which direction we've gone in, brother. Yeah, I get Romeo, him what? It means I'm cook. Cook. I don't get it, brother. Oh, cool. Okay. I was wondering what you was getting at. Now you got me want to go look at a calculator. Yeah, I like snow a little bit. Not a lot of it though. I lived in Colorado, y'all. Remember I told y'all my snowboarding story? I do, Cash. Trump supporter right here, brother. I and we had a blizzard. Rodder said, "Not I," about the snow. They had a blizzard. I've never been in a blizzard in my life. Okay. And we moved into this new subdivision, and the people who kind of was looking after us have said, "Look, we have a blizzard coming. Here's what to expect: you to get some snow. You got to shovel your driveway. Da 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 da." Thank you, Christine. I am. I didn't know it was coming. I didn't know what that really meant to have a blizzard. It snowed for about 4 days. I hope Trump brings the military back to what it used to be. I don't want to see male generals in skirts and makeup. I really don't. And I'm telling y'all, dude, snow like above waist deep, no, it's not as fun as you think. It's pretty to look at on TV. We get snow here now and then, but it's like that much on the ground. And they shut the whole fucking state down. People here, ooh, look at this, 11, 11, 11. I just missed it. I wish I could take a picture of it. Oh, man. Dub, you got to go shave your walkway. You got to shovel around your garage to open it. Like it's stacked up. I had snow up on my porch, like a mount. Oh, it's everywhere, dude. Then it takes days to dry. Everything gets all mushy. Then it hardens like ice. You just be walking and slip and fall. Crazy. Yeah, you get the snow blower. I didn't know anything about that. I had this little plastic shovel. I shoveled about 3 feet of the driveway and went back inside. You can be running the household down here in Louisiana sometimes. Uh-oh, Chicago, you forgot about that. Sprocket said, "You'll never be a loser with AI Scramooza." I don't know what that means, Sprockets. Chicago made it back from New York. Neither one of y'all emailed me. Neither one of y'all. Said the native Alaskans here are wild. They'll shovel snow in short sleeves and Crocs. My neighbor does it. Yeah, you have to have been brought up in that shit. Ice with a defroster mixing the best. I always set salt in my walkway around my vehicle before it hits it again. After it falls, I'm good. Also a talker. Yeah, well, I didn't know all that shit. The car wouldn't even turn over. The battery wouldn't work. In the garage. That's another thing they don't tell you. I don't know who Al Scaramuza is, Sprockets. Who, me, C-Dub? From you? Chicago West said, I can move, but I'll never give up my home in Maine. Fuck yeah, I wouldn't give up nothing in Maine. Oceanfront, C-Dub? Sounds like you better pack a bag, brother. When, C-Dub? When did you message me? Today? Or recently? Well, Chicago, you were supposed to email me too, and I was going to link y'all up. Okay, I haven't checked it yet. I'll have to look. Cash said no power. Did you have a generator? An home, whole home generator? You seen that, huh, Roderick? You seen what her shirt says too? It says, I love my daddy. See that? Pickle juice and salt. What? What's up, TKO? That's right. You coming to Louisiana for the winter. For the summer, you go to Maine. Yes, she does. I think she likes that shirt better. Cash said we cooked up. Yeah, I heard Maine's beautiful. Maine's a beautiful state. Says when she gets sick of the cold, she just go fly to Miami. Go fly down to Florida for the fucking week or two. Yeah, Miami's gotten crazy. I visited about a year and a half ago. It was fine. I don't get what all the hype is about. Everybody looks like they have plastic surgery, and they wear designer everything. Hello, JK. Damn, Sweet Pea. Well, I mean, you can actually go to Fort Lauderdale. It's really nice. It's just like Miami, except it's clean. I really like Fort Lauderdale. Everyone got the ant booty, big lashes, and fish lips. That's right. Nothing much, JK. Just live streaming, brother. What's going on with you? Oh, wow. Chicago's got some fucking exquisite taste. That's some highfalutin stuff there, huh? The Maldives. Yeah, I know a seafood city. Oh, Al Scaramuza. Okay. I don't remember that. I knew Seafood City, though. I don't remember that commercial. I remember the Seafood City. I did remember that song. Sprockets. Okay, Al Scaramuza. Yeah, I got you, brother. Yeah, I don't get the appeal with the long eyelashes. What does that accomplish? I think it looks absolutely ridiculous. Are you fucking around, C-Dub? She ain't from Italy. Are you joking? All right. Y'all, it's going on an hour and something. I'm kind of fading. You know, I'm really concerned about the live attendance lately. I think that last thing I did a couple days ago really it's not going to do any good if you don't follow it, JK. That's a really good fucking analogy, Chicago. The shredded tires, yeah, I get it. Bushy eyebrows? I haven't seen that. Of course, sprockets. I um I loved that little commercial when I was a kid. She hasn't emailed, C-Dell. Yeah, I don't mind the cold, sweet pea. I don't know, Gail. Maybe it is. I think it's from the rant I went on the other night about diaper diddlers and how they deserve to be treated. Night, baby blue. Well, that's just like a woman, huh? She said she likes the cold because it makes her skin tight. That's it, fellas. Move her to a cold place. Night, baby blue. If you talk to Angela, tell her I was just kidding. Yeah, exactly, Gail. It hasn't been the same since. She's upset she doesn't get ashy. I'm from Louisiana, JK. Uh-oh. C-Dub's coming back at you earlier for clowning on him about the email. Get a little catch back. I don't even know what ashy means. Sweet Pea said she's a sugar cookie. In middle school, I went to it was half black, half white. And one of my best friends was this dude, Kenny Brown. And, boy, me and him used to cut up something bad. And he used to bring to gym class with him a bottle of lotion and rub it on his knees and his elbows and the back of his neck. I'm like, why do you put this? I said, why do you put lotion all over your body? And he said, so I don't get all ashy. I remember him telling me that. What's up, Lopez? And I never did ever ask him what it meant. And he showed me his elbow, and he said, ashy. He said, ashy, motherfucker. Like, I don't know what ashy meant. I'd never heard of that before. And I just like, oh, yeah, ashy. Like, I knew what he was talking about, but I never followed up with it after that. I really never knew what it meant. Is it just dry skin? Here we go, C-Dub. Ha, ha, ha. He says, am I type proud or an alpha male? Again with the alpha male shit. Imagine putting flour on your elbows and knees. That's dry looking. Skin looks like crocodile hide. Well, I might have ashy knees. I don't give a fuck. Like reptile skin. That's pretty bad. Does that mean my hands are ashy? I don't put lotion on my hands. They get dry looking sometimes. Like these calluses. Is that considered ashy or is that just a callus? I don't know. I really don't care. Y'all don't have to answer that. But also, in the girls in the class who were black used to pick on each other like that and say, "You're ashy ass." Now I know what she means. I don't know. I really don't care that much about that. See, you learn something new every day. This is why I do these live streams, y'all. To learn. You know what else, huh? Nobody tonight came into the chat with the Bible stuff. The Bible verses. Nobody came in here with that tonight. Thank you, Cash. And I'm going to keep on grinding, brother. That's what I do. Well, yeah, it's going to be a good year. You know, putting the studio in, boosting up the channel, opening up these other groups and programs. This shit's going to take off. Also, no one came up with that slap bullshit and that Wes Watson shit. That's true. We had one guy, the one that just came in with that proud alpha stuff. Jim, so what's the minimum requirement to get a timeout? I don't know. I guess it depends on what mood I'm in. To get banned, hey, Chicani, Mr. Green Eyes, sir. Yeah, sometimes C-Dub just feels like timing a motherfucker out. That's just the way it goes. Yes, I've heard about the red light. All good, Chicani. You were close. A lot of people think they're blue. The timeout pill. That's right. This guy gets it. Somebody gets it finally. Well, y'all, it's getting late. I think I'm going to do these 40 push-ups and move on with my life. I got to go to sleep. I got to be up early as fuck. And I'm sore. This is my first jiu-jitsu class in like a month. And I didn't even really do a whole lot. Yeah, I only got to do 40. Yes, Dubs. Peace out. Let me do these push-ups real quick. Honestly, I don't even feel like doing them. But I'm going to do them fucking anyway. Quit all that bitching. That right, Fancy? Oh. Yes, it is important. I agree. No, it's got to be an infrared light, Sweet Pea, not a red light bulb. Here comes Edith with the periods again. Of course, Chicago West, thanks you for coming in, sweetie. Send me that email when you get off the chat here. Thank you, Gail. You too. Everybody. Well, hold up. I'll say bye after I do my push-ups. Y'all can see your pleasantries. Food is not too bad. Well, good. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Here we go. Cass said, Cass drew some Bibles, loving that. Matthew 22, love your God with all your heart and your soul, with all your mind. This is the first, best commitment. The second is to love your neighbor as yourself. Very good. Thank you, sir. Yeah, D's nuts. That ain't nothing. Thank you, Gail. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming in. If you haven't, hit that like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to see when I go live tomorrow night and every other night. If you're interested in the 100 push-ups for 100-day challenge, I have a Telegram link in the description. Also, my Instagram and email if you want to do a one-on-one session. So, night, everybody. Thank you again, C-Dub, for your help, brother. And we'll see y'all tomorrow night.